You're checked in with the people's champ, Dre Rocca, on U92.
U92, your number one for hip hop is Dre Rocca. And of course, I had to bring a special guest. You know, I'm all about our local community, helping our artists get their names out there, getting new music out there. So I had to bring my man, Gloco.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me again, man. It's an honor as always.
Of course, man. You're one of my favorite artists. And you were like, I got this Slap Lake City show. I'm like, I'm one block away. Come over. Because you told me you got a new single.
Yeah, man. I got a new single. Actually, you guys are getting the exclusive. It's not out yet, called Glockistador.
Nice, man. So what's Glockistador? What's this new single?
So the concept, there's going to be a music video on the way, kind of, explaining a little bit more. But the concept was kind of, conquering kind of just different things that I've been, trying to achieve throughout my life. Music being one of them. Another one, with my work, my side business that I got going on and everything. It's, those things that I just been conquering for a little bit. And I'm like, how can I kind of wrap this up, make it cool and talk about a little bit of the different things that I guess that I do, throughout my regular life.
How you mentioned, your side business. How important is it to not put all your eggs in one basket, right? To have multiple different things going on.
Yeah, man, that's super important. My dad would always tell me too, don't count the eggs until, it's there either, but almost the same thing. It's important, man. I think, something that we were always taught is just, get a job, just a regular job, keep going with that. But I mean, that only gets you by so far, so always having like different sources of income, and I mean, that's what I'm saying. I ended up conquering something like that, which is why, it's an achievement. But I wasn't always at that, that mindset. I even thought for a little bit, let me do some clothing, let me do that. But it's not really my lane. So, fortunately, I was able to use some of the skills that I have in engineering and, kind of start doing my own design stuff.
I think that sometimes we get inspired, right? Whether if it's rap, right, music, and we want to try it, but it might not be our fit, right? Like you won't see me start a rap career. That's not my lane. I'll leave it to the professionals like you, Gloco. But I think it's important to because some people might see it as like a cash grab, right? Like, I'm gonna start making shirts, right? But you're not really into design and the art of it, right? So I think it's important to kind of find what makes you happy and what makes sense. So how do you find that? How do you find like the joy in what you do?
Honestly, I try to get a good night's rest when I can, be able to do that. But I think, I don't know, honestly, just finding like a balance. Like, I have to do my work. If it was up to me, I'd do music 100% of the time, but unfortunately it's not up to that point yet. But, being able to find that balance, still, enjoying what I love doing with music and still actually, doing like the physical work, the labor side of it.
Yeah.
Finding that balance between both of them is, I guess, what helps me out. I know that at the end, after a rough day, I can go and write some bars down. I can still do that. That kind of helps me, keeps me leveled out, and keeps, I guess, the creativity coming.
So we got the single Glockistador that we're about to play here soon in a minute. But what other projects should we be looking out for? Any shows coming up?
Yeah, so we actually got the Pura Vida and Friends. It's going to be coming in July.
Oh, nice.
Like we said, we got the Slap Lake City tonight for everybody to pull up over at Soundwell. But we also got a project that it's about 80% done now. We're just waiting on a couple of final touches. But the group, as a collective, we have a project also. I guess I should say the name now. It's called Product Under Radiated Activity, Pura, Vida. So
yeah,
we got a whole bunch of stuff coming, man. Some collabs that we got coming out. I'm honestly really excited with the homies Wally and UA. I got something, or Wally and Slow-Mo. I got something dope coming with Jose, with Slow-Mo, I should say. My bad.
Nice, man. That's dope, man. Well, a lot of stuff is coming from Gloco. Before we jump into this song, man, where could the people catch you, the socials and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so you can catch me on Instagram, Gloco801, GLOCO801. Everything else is just GLOCO. And then you can find this song soon on all streaming platforms.
Perfect. Well, go ahead and introduce the song.
The song is called Glockistador. Shout out to the team Pura Vida, Maddie Aston for the mix and master. And yeah, let's go.
Let's get it. It's U92, your number one for hip hop. Glockistador, my man Gloco, only here on U92, supporting that Utah hip hop.
U92.
out serenading all my rivals. I don't expect you to respect your idol, but I won't be disrespected, and that's what tell your Bible is homicidal. You can misplace your keys, but don't misplace me, or I'ma find the keys and unlock way more than your safety. I'm the keys to conquistador, got the keys to your nearest door, making an exit, an entrance off of the humidor. Got the tech on deck, cause you know I've been drinking more. Been smoking a lot, the parking stalls can't even breathe no more. Been dropping bombs, can't even see the four. Till y'all believe the force, I ain't dead yet, y'all haven't beat the horse. I still got the power, no ghosting unless I'm smoking the sour and hosting your girl for an hour. They call me Glock, and in case that you forgot, this a bullet for your thought, hoping that it leaves a knot. They call me Glock, and in case that you forgot, this a bullet for your thought, hoping that it leaves a knot. Catch me in the moment with momentum. Popping like what's funneling you Mentos in a cola drink. Rather take it easy, but easy was getting old for me. Got bored, so I started boring. Now I'm in too deep, and I've been drilling like no other. Yeah, it's only getting hotter, and I haven't hit the core. But when I pass the stone above it, I'ma let the lava pour. I'm sweating out all the I've absorbed, trying to get that summer bod. As soon as I pound out a Kawama, see me rolling round, bumping some mana. I'm day drinking entre semana, relieving the heat this whole summer long. With the team simmer down, you can't come along. Pedal around, Lance Armstrong. Roids in your bod, but they wash off. This a marathon with the bombs like in Boston. You a bag of bones, I'm a hefty vagabond with the bong and some options. They call me Glock, and in case that you forgot, this a bullet for your thought, hoping that it leaves a knot. They call me Glock, and in case that you forgot, this a bullet for your thought, hoping that it leaves a knot. Te tiro todo el rollo porque se acabó el papel. Noveleros me los velo, me deprime la TV. Me rapé todo el cerebro y de pelos yo quedé. Ahora puedo yo entender, ahora puedo yo joder. Soy muy pasivo, te paso por la cara como un rastrillo, raspando y cortando sin sentir mis enemigos. Si los tuviera tú verías como rompo tubería. La puntería es brujería. Pa, pa. They call me Glock, and in case